Good day, everyone. Here are things to do that you need to remember before using Microsoft Teams. First, you have to connect everything you need, like headset if you need one, speaker if you need another one, and so on and so forth. After powering on your computer and you have your Microsoft Teams on your screen like this one, then you need to check the following. First, the sound. So the sound settings located on the lower right corner of your screen, which is right here. You right click on it, you left click on the sounds, then you wait for the sound environment to come up. You left click on playback, you right click on speakers, left click on properties, and make sure the following are set. The levels, you left click to check. So currently in my computer, I am at 53. So you can either increase this one or decrease it. What suits you, it's all okay. Or you may as well click the balance button for the left and right to go the same. So it's up to you to do that. Next, in the advanced, make sure that the default format is set to CD quality. Then after that, we need to make sure the exclusivity, if there is such thing in your setup, to click both. If none, then that's fine. For the signal enhancement, I suggest you uncheck them for the reason that there are output that tend to be emitting at high speed or high pitch, and so therefore this might cause the problem. So with this, you just need to test, and that sounds okay. Following, you need to left click OK, then left click recording. Here you're going to test the existing internal mic or the microphone you're going to use. I'm using a laptop right this moment, and so the internal mic I'm using is the ones on default. Now, should you have an additional headset or microphone, then I suggest you disable the other one, because having two microphones will create feedback or unnecessary sound when you start using the Microsoft Teams. So here, you just right click, you just need to right click onto the mic you're going to utilize for the microphone. Okay, or left click at that. Sorry, that's not supposed to happen. Again, you right click here, then properties left, then you left click listen. Make sure this is turned off, because if this is turned on, yeah, you can hear your voice, but that will create unnecessary noise on the other end. Then you left click on levels. Make sure that your microphone is set to a particular level. In my case, it is to 75, and the microphone boost is at plus 10 decibels. Now, to continue, you left click on the advanced. Then make sure that the default format here is also set to CD quality. And the same thing, if you have the exclusivity mode, then you check both of them. Then you click OK. Now following, you left click again, sound, then make sure that the Windows default is set properly. You may or you may not check the play Windows startup sound if you wanted to. Then following, communications. If it's on this part, you need to place them right here to do nothing. That's simply because if it's right here and you're not talking, sound can come into your microphone, making unnecessary output on the other end. I'm referring to the ones you converse with. So make sure this particular aspect here is set to do nothing. Then you left click OK. Now moving forward, on the Microsoft Teams itself, once it's open like this, you have your three dots right here beside your profile pic. You left click on them. Then you left click on check for updates. Okay. Now the updates will simply add some new features if there are, or if there is. If there's not, then there's no concern at all. Then continuing again, left clicking on the three dots here, settings and more. Then you left click on settings. Inside settings, you have to left click on to notifications and make sure that this part is set to as soon as possible. Okay, then left click on devices. Now here you have your microphone and speaker, the speaker you're currently utilizing, the internal mic, the codecs for that, and you make sure that it's automatically adjusted for the proper sensitivity. Then you need to activate or enable noise suppression if your computer has what we call enabling. Then you simply enable them from disabled part. If you have this and it's set to auto default, then I suggest you choose high, and that will prevent excess noise from the background to come in even though you're not talking. Now, following the music mode, you have to enable them as well. Also, if you have this particular option, enable echo cancellation, then you have to enable them as well. Now, on the part of the camera, okay, you need to enable also auto adjust brightness or adjust brightness. Now, what we suggest, or I suggest personally, that you are supposed to be in a well-lighted environment for your camera to take videos of you properly. Okay, then following, you are now ready to test. And to do that, you need to go back, scroll up, and left click on make a test call. So doing this, you will hear somebody speaking. That's the AI, that's the recorder that needs to be giving instruction on what to do. So the proper output will have to be observed. So let's do this by clicking left or make a test call. Okay, so we have to wait. It's loading. Okay, it's loading. So that depends. Okay.
To test your call quality,
There
record a
you
short
are.
message after the beep. Then your message will be played back to you.
So this time you speak so that we will be able to test the microphone and wait for the beep and gets the recording output. Okay, there you are. So this time you speak so that we will be able to test the microphone, wait for the beep, and gets the recording output.
If you're happy with the quality of your message,
At
then
this
you've
point-
configured Teams correctly. If not, check your device settings and try again.
Okay, since we've heard the proper output of the sound, then I believe by this time you are now ready to continue using the Microsoft Teams. I think that would be all. Should you have further questions with the post, then please feel free to put them in the comment section. Again, please follow for more, and thank you for watching.